The semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Shotgun run call.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hall. So many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Here comes a handoff. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. They'll try to run for the first down. And the Wolverines are on the move here.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to 3rd down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
Got a solid drive in the making here. First down at their own 43. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. We get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Has the first down and more. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. We finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
Here's the second down play. And he's got it again. First down, looking for more now. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Important second down play coming up. Wants to throw it. Running back grabs it on the screen. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. That now goes in motion. The defense will have to adjust. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. So that long scoring play is spoiled by a penalty. That's a big call in this game. Crucial third down play right here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'd be enough for a first down.
And first down for the offense.
The Tigers will try to keep this drive moving. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game's summary so far. Both teams desperate to get the offense going, find a spark and some rhythm in this playoff game. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Will not be brought. Again, ripping through the defense. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll feed the back again, and he will be stuffed for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the defense on this play right here? Because they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense. It's pin in their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
The defense will wrap them up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. The field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Or a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick catch over the middle.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the 1st down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. The Wolverines will have to punt this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. He's going to pull it down and run. And that play moves the ball across midfield. 1st down now from the 42.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Clemson.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. It's a strong stiff arm.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Second down play coming up for this offense. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback's got it on the option. It's a hard running there through a tackle. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. The kick is short, and now he's going to try to make something happen here.
Oh, came so close here. I'll tell you, it's a great job here by the head coach having the return team out there on the field. Just in case this field goal was short, they had a guy back and a chance to return it for big yards. They got the big yards, just not quite able to take it to the house.
Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Passes the 40. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Wolverines. Simple throw. All the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here. And the Tigers come up to the line in the hurry-up. And the back now goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. And they never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away. Make a really nice play for lost yardage.
Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Now takes a hit, but lets it fly. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
They'll go for it on 4th down, likely the final play of the 1st half. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there on what will be the final play of the quarter. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there, hoping to click here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, trying to make up this deficit. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. 1st down and more. He's still running. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he'll set up to throw. Catch made on the right side. Muscles, he can't get into the ground. Goes out after a nice gain. A sign of life here by the offense. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Touchdown, Clemson. And that will give them the lead now.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
The PAT makes it 10-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. A deep shot to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? This time it's complete. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's an outbound, the catch made. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Kerback, all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. A deep shot to the right. And it's intercepted right through the goal line. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
That completion makes it second and medium. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's an option look. The quarterback keeps it on the option. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Now we're going to draw play. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Defense is coming after him. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Brought down after the takeaway. A big play by the defense to end this quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made in space. Look out. He's in the clear. At the 10. Touchdown, Michigan. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Moves his way for a 1st down to the 35.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Breaks loose at the 45. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
Really good patience here from the back, and anytime you have a big gain like this, that means the receivers are doing their job as well at that 2nd and 3rd level of the defense, picking up some bigger blocks and helping them get even more yards.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. He's got room to run. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll hand it off. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Quarterback still with the football. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down mark.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But we've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
Crucial moment late in the game. 3rd and inches. Which side can impose their will? They try to sneak it for the first. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Try to catch the defense with the draw. He's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Tigers! They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the 4th quarter. Can they hang on? So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 31 after a decent return. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Pressure on late in this playoff game. Down 3. They've got to make something happen right here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Deep shot caught down inside the 20.
That's exactly what they needed here. Just a humongous play late in the football game. And this play right here could put them in a position to get the go-ahead score.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Chris, we've watched this offense all year make plays and come up with drives like this to give their team a chance to win football games. And now we are the biggest stage of the year, and they come up with one more touchdown to give them the lead here.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Turn starts inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
And the Clemson offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. Short connection with a tight end here.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
And they'll run it with the draw play. He's past the marker and still going. The defense has it, off and running. They bring him down after a short return, but his defense comes up with the takeaway.
Well, they had everything that they wanted here late in the game. The ball in their hands, quarterback that can make plays, everything you want with a chance to take the lead and potentially win the game, and they fumble it away. Instead, the pressure now is on their own defense to come up with a big play to try to get the ball back.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Running play called on 3rd and short. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Michigan.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. They need to convert. He'll drop back. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Man, I am shocked that they went for this here on 4th down. Playing with the lead, I think they must have saw something that they felt they could come up with that easy completion, but so much for that. We got ourselves a situation here now and a real chance for a classic finish.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. And the quarterback will take a knee. course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.